Oh, it was a long, long relationship. Most of the times in good times, and of course, we really had hit out very well. We won some lovely races, some lovely horses. So I mean, I still have some of them, which actually were selected by us. Daughters of Dangerous and Venus Rising, and they're all a sort of matter of record that we just enjoyed the race together. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about Pradeep. Pradeep was not only a good friend, at a very formative time of my career, he was a mentor too. It was a very good relationship we had. It was a balancing act, which you needed. Like I was impulsive, and he used to tone me down, and there were times when he was impulsive.
See, we go back a long ways. I was I was a young trainer, and I was underbidder for one of his horses in the sales in Bombay. So at that stage, we got very friendly, and that particular horse was bought by Rashid Behramji for my future father-in-law. So once I got married to Bakhtar, that filly came back to me for training, and we got extremely friendly. My father-in-law and Pradeep were the best of friends. They used to go on holidays together, and the families had a very, very old and good relationship with each other. We had a lot of good horses in partnership as well, and we enjoyed a great time in racing. Unfortunately, both of them passed away very young. Otherwise, they would have had a greater combination, for a longer time. See, there were very few people who knew more about horses than he did. He and I could talk horses for hours and hours on end. And I'm sure if the people were around, they wouldn't know what we were saying. But we had a great rapport and a very good relationship. For me, he was one of my best friends, and I still miss him. We had a lot of funny conversations. We had a lot of humor. It was great fun. Being with him, spending time with him was great fun.
For me, Major Mehra was a complete horseman with a great instinct and an even better understanding of what the Indian racing industry needed. And he relied on speed whilst the rest of the industry was importing stayers. And I think that has stood them in good stead. The importance of speed really kind of took them to another level. Well, I was a rider then, and we had quite a few horses from Usha, and I had the good fortune of visiting the farm with Major Mehra, and he took me around and showed me the entire farm and showed me all, I mean, his systems and what all he did, and you could make out that here was an absolute horseman who really knew what his horses needed and how to keep them happy and healthy. And he kept it simple and very natural and very basic. And I think that's paid off really well for them.
Well, I started very young. I mean, I was young when Major P.K. Mehra had already established his farm. And the best thing about him was that he was so accommodating to anyone. I was not a big time trainer in those days. Not that I'm really big today, but he was so accommodating. He would, always want to help the younger trainers, give them a chance. I have bought a few horses from them. I had bought a few horses from Usha Stud when Major was around, and he always gave me a discount, and always encouraged me in coming there and buying his horses. So that's one good memory that I have of him.